that Prince Harry's been inspired by this celebrity and feels that he could, shall we say, mirror image their success of what they've done to make sure their message has not just become globally known around the world, but a very successful company business too, through television appearances, books, seminars, even stage tours. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here. Nice to see you today. I hope you're keeping well. When you think about it now, when you go to the theatre, I don't know if you've noticed this, you see these things, don't you, like two political talking people, and they're charging like £40, 40 great British pounds to appear on the stage there of the London Palladium. And you think, who would pay to see this? Apparently quite a few people. And this is what's really inspired the ex-royal known as Prince Harry, and in particular one person. You see, as we now know, Prince Harry's a huge fan of the world of therapy, loves the fact that he likes to share. Apparently this what gets him up every morning, making sure that he can share his experiences about what he's gone through in the world so that other people feel better about themselves. Forgetting, of course, that he makes sure that he's charging people. A recent event at Better Up, which he was one of the hosts on, was far from a sellout. I mean, people in this cost of living crisis times do not need to be lectured by very rich people telling them that they don't need to go to the job that they may need to go to earn a living if they don't like it. You get the picture. But it's this particular person that Prince Harry's been inspired by such a long time, according to a very good source, and as ever, allegedly. The former actress and comedienne known as Ruby Wax. Ruby had a very successful writing and presenting performing career for many years. Then, very bravely, she came out to discuss openly her periods of mental health and depression. This spiraled into best-selling books, stage tours, and many other situations too. What's fascinating though is I saw Ruby's show at the Duchess Theatre in London, and indeed it was very inspiring. Not quite sure exactly what it was about, but nonetheless she was able to fill the theatre. Now, of course, she's become something of an advocate of mental health and well-being. Now, according to a very good source, and as ever we say allegedly, Prince Harry's been inspired by her because he feels, noting that she's gone around the world and doing things, touring shows and stuff like that, talking openly about her own personal experiences, he could offer something similar. And you see, this is the thing, when you don't have a role, when you don't have a particular job, you have to find a way of monetizing whatever that might be. Now, whether that's your personal mental health, your personal health or breakdowns, or indeed the problems that you've encountered with your own family over the years, they can be monetized in this digital world. And according to a very good source, Prince Harry feels that this could be something that would help reconnect him as a brand, more importantly, and of course as a public figure, speaking at huge seminars, no doubt for vast amounts of money, and no doubt, of course, gaining a big cult following too. Ruby herself has openly admitted that, she would like to return back to a former life, but knows as well that people have been inspired by her openness, her frankness, and more importantly, the fact that she was a celebrity who was willing to share her open life. As I say, this is something that Prince Harry has been inspired to do himself. Now, the bottom line is we've never heard Meghan Markle discuss, as I say, her mental health, any problems that she's encountered at all, other than those alleged suicidal thoughts that she had while living as part of the British monarchy, where she received no help. That's the full stop of Meghan's reveals of her problems right now. But for Harry, apparently, he's got lots more to share, and this particular individual was the person that inspired him the most. Now, do we see Prince Harry turning into something of a Ruby Wax and going around the world sharing exactly the difficulties he's had in his privileged lifestyle and making sure that we pay for the privilege of listening, watching and participating in it? As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of England.